In this video, we're going to test and compare the anti-hair wrap features of the Shark Apex Zero M and the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser Turbo Plus. Links in the description to both vacuums, and let's get started. Hair getting wrapped in the brushes of vacuums has just been a fact of life since vacuum cleaners were invented. But recently, there have been a few vacuums showing up that claim to have solved this problem, like the Shark Apex Zero M and the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser. So naturally, I wanted to test them both to see which one was the best. The way I'll go about this test is that I will weigh out a certain amount of human hair in either 5, 7, or 14-inch lengths. I will then run the vacuums for 30 seconds over the hair, then remove any hair from the brushes and weigh it to see what percentage of the hair got caught in the brush. I will be running the exact same tests on a control vacuum, in this case the Dyson Multifloor 2, which does not claim to have any kind of anti-hair wrap technology, so it should give us an example of what a normal vacuum would do in these conditions. For the first few tests, I wanted to establish what they both could do with no issues. So for example, I used 1 gram of only 5-inch hair and found that they both could easily pick up this large amount of shorter hair without getting tangled. Even the control vacuum only got 9% of the hair tangled in this preliminary test. I then took much longer 14-inch hair, but used less than half the weight at only 0.4 grams and spread it out more evenly, and found that again they both could pick it up with no tangles. In other words, they were both as advertised, with either large amounts of short hair or small amounts of long hair. But since we're all here to find out which one of these two is the best, I started increasing the difficulty at this point. I started by upping the weight to 1 full gram using 7-inch hair, and the control vacuum got 40% of the hair tangled in its brush with this more difficult test. The Shark did better than the Bissell here, but not by a huge amount. In general, they both did really good considering the amount of hair, neither of them leaving over a gram of hair, but again the Shark visually did better than the Bissell. For the final test, I took 1 full gram of 14-inch hair. Here again, the control vacuum showed us how hard this is to do, as it got 77% of the hair tangled in its brush. But this is where the Shark's anti-hair wrap technology really showed itself to be better than the Bissell's, as it beat the Bissell by 53 percentage points by only getting 14% of the hair tangled in its brush compared to 67% for the Bissell. So the bottom line is that both the Shark and the Bissell will do the job nearly perfectly in normal conditions, but when you turn up the heat, the Shark takes home the gold. The Shark Apex Zero M also won our big upright competition a while back, and I'll link that video above and on the screen if you want to see all the reasons it won, and there were quite a few. Links in the description for current prices, and thanks for watching.